Hello everyone, good morning. This is Jeremy Jabba Samuel, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Francis Xavier Engineering College. Welcome back to the expert lecture series by the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Let me brief on the campus and department profile. Francis Xavier Engineering College, fondly referred as FX Engineering College, was established in the year 2000 and is located down south of Tamil Nadu in Tirunelveli district. It's an educational wing of SCAD Group, a socially committed group which works for the upliftment of underprivileged and marginalized community, founded with a vision of reaching the unreached. In FX, we offer 6 UG programs, 10 PG programs, and have research centers offering doctoral programs. The campus is green and vibrant, making it ideal for learning and character building. Our institution has received grants from various funding agencies to carry out state of the art research and for conducting training programs and workshops for the students and faculty members. FX Engineering College has been offered autonomous status in 2019 for a period of 10 years. Four of the UG programs are accredited by NBA. FX believes in the holistic development of the student and faculty members. The Department of Mechanical Engineering was started in the year 2005 and offers BE in Mechanical Engineering and ME in Industrial Safety Engineering. The Department of Mechanical Engineering is the largest on campus with good infrastructure in terms of laboratories and other amenities. The department is NBA accredited and permanently affiliated by Anna University. We have got experienced and passionate faculty members with a rich and diversified domain expertise. In addition to the courses enlisted in the curriculum, many value-added courses have been offered to the students to broaden their technical knowledge. The students are offered with adequate hands-on training to equip them with the required skill sets, making them industry-ready technocrats and entrepreneurs. Special applied laboratories have been established encouraging student innovation. We also have academy for training students to appear for GATE exam to get into premier institutes like IITs and NITs for higher education and to get job in public sector units. The jewel in the crown is we are ahead in breaking gender stereotypes. We have many girl students and many women faculty members doing remarkably well in this so-called male-specific stream of engineering, that is mechanical engineering. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Good morning again. This is Saravana Kumar, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Francis Xavier Engineering College, Tirunelveli. I will brief on the profile of today's speaker, Mr. Anand Pai. Mr. Anand completed his undergraduation BE in Mechanical Engineering from Malnad College of Engineering, Karnataka in the year 2004. In 2005, he started his career as a teaching faculty in Canara Engineering College in Mangalore, Karnataka. He cracked GATE 2008 with an All India rank 388 in mechanical engineering out of nearly 20,000 candidates. With a percentage score above 98, he got admission for MTech in IIT Madras in the Department of Applied Mechanics in the year 2008. He completed his MTech in 2010 and started his PhD in IIT Madras in thermal engineering and is awaiting his graduation. In addition to his academic accomplishments, he has started an academy, APEX, Academy in Pursuit of Engineering Excellence in Mangalore in the year 2017. He has been successful in getting students from his academy to get MTech and MS admissions in IITs. Anand, with his hard work and determination, became an IITian. He wants to give something back to the society and to the future generation. It is his passion and the sense of social responsibility that drive him to do what he is doing today. He is also a constant motivator, inspiring hundreds of students across the country by creating awareness about GATE, the gateway to success of many aspirants. Thank you.
Uh, Good morning, every students. I hope, and I want this to be interactive. If you have any doubts, you can switch on your mic and ask the questions until and unless it becomes too noisy, which all the students are very understanding and they can switch off the mics if it is too noisy or more than one person is speaking. Okay, but otherwise it would be interactive. After every slide, I will stop it. Either you can put this is live on YouTube. So if anyone puts their questions on YouTube, that will be answered. I think Jason will be doing that for me. You can ask me the questions which is asked in YouTube in between. Okay, or in the chat box also, if it is there, you can ask me those questions. Anyone can ask me that questions. First thing. Okay. Second thing is you can switch on your mic and ask me direct question for the people who are participants of this Zoom meeting. Okay, see, this is for your benefit, so you have to take the maximum benefit out of this. Okay, so let us start. Gateway to success. Number of students do not know this, that this is the one of the cheapest way for success. There are other costlier ways. Okay, why I say GATE is the cheapest way? Because government sponsors you for this. Okay, this would be, if you clear, if you get high ranks in GATE, this would be the last time you would be spending your money on education. Okay, higher education. And the opportunities is golden. Like if you go for industry, if you're going towards any say if you want to go to academia, a good GATE rank will get you a IIT degree. First of all, may get you an IIT degree, which is better for your future. Whichever career you choose in engineering, it is useful because IIT degree has that pre-assigned credentials. Okay, also through GATE you can go to other foreign universities also. So the scope is really huge. Okay, today I'm going to jot down all the usefulness of writing GATE, what is the scope out of it, and along with that I will also tell you how to prepare for GATE, what is do's and don'ts, how should we go forward, what is that we have to do, what is that we should not do. All these things will be asked. Okay, will be answered for you. Okay, so let us go further. So first of all, we will see what is GATE. Okay, what is GATE? Okay, so I have put it like what, why, and how. These three questions, basic questions, and later on upon that everything I'm going to tell you. Okay, so now first of all, what is GATE? It's a national level exam that tests the technical knowledge of an engineer. In India, this is the best exam to test the technical knowledge. Okay, there is no other thing which you can say I am a good engineer. There's no other one. Think that you have got very less marks in your engineering. Okay, and you feel you're good in engineering. How do you prove it to the world that you are good? Okay, you prove it to the world that you are good by clearing GATE, because clearing GATE is very difficult. And even if you have very less number of marks in your engineering, you have a good GATE score. You have proven to the world that you are good in engineering due to something in the university. Some setup is not proper, or you are not interested. Sometimes there are a lot of personal troubles. Okay, so because of that you did not have sufficient. When you got motivation, you proved yourself that you are good. Okay, this is the type of thing you can have. So that is why it's a national level exam that tests the technical knowledge of an engineer. Second, basically it was designed as an admission test for post graduation in IISc and IITs. In the 80s it was designed. Okay, till around 2012 there was no much craze for GATE. Okay, although people who were very much inclined towards study used to write GATE, but the numbers were not huge. Okay, numbers became huge after 2011 or 12, when public sector units gave jobs based on this. Okay, and this were very attractive. So what happens, because of the screening test for public sector units, the number of people who were writing GATE increased exponentially. Okay, but the people who were clearing, the percentage remained almost the same. Around 15% of the people cleared GATE. Okay, 85% failed. Okay, Also, it is seen as a benchmarking criteria for young graduate. That means if you're preparing for GATE, what happens is your basic knowledge gets increased. Also, you are benchmarking yourself that you have good knowledge. So there is a chance that you will get into private sector companies. Okay. I'm not saying private sector asks you for GATE. No, they don't ask. But because you are writing GATE, okay, your knowledge gets increased, and because of that you clear written test of number of companies which comes to campus selection. You clear the written test and you clear the interviews and you get selected. Okay, this is one thing. Some of the placement officers complain that the students don't get to the in the sense get through the campus interview process. Okay, they do either don't clear return test or they don't clear the interviews. And I will tell you, there is only one pill which can make it better, is make students to prepare for GATE. Okay, the moment the students prepare for GATE, the level of the students increases, because what happens in our universities is we concentrate on marks, not on knowledge. Okay, and GATE tests your knowledge. Okay, so this gobbling up and vomiting syndrome, I call it. Okay, the previous to 3 or 4 days you gobble up the information, and after during the exam you vomit it out. Afterwards it is not there in your body. Okay, so this kind of things which happens all over India. You may say North India, you may say South India, East India, West India, anywhere you go in private universities, this is what is happening. I don't know what is the reason for this. Second type of thing what we have in our mind is that, see, I am from a local say Tamil medium or Kannada medium or Telugu medium guy. I may not be able to do engineering. Okay, I am not intelligent because I don't know English. Wrong notion. Okay, see, you are in Tirunelveli and nearby you have in your state only you have Tanjavur temples. You have such big architectures. They did not know English. Such beautiful temples are there in your state. They did not know English. Okay, so keep in mind, knowing English is engineering is different. Okay, you can learn the whole engineering in Tamil. Okay, so what is important is your knowledge. And about a language, you can always learn a language. What is there? There I have seen number of my friends who have, I am from Karnataka. There are number of people who are from Kannada medium till they are 12th standard. Then they have been taught in English medium in their engineering, and they are doing very well, and they speak good English also. Okay, so learning a new language is not at all difficult for especially Indians. It's not at all difficult. So take it from your mind that because you don't know English or you are from a rural background, you are bad. Okay, and especially the best things happens, the best thinking happens for the people who are going from a rural background, because they think realistic. Okay, so this is one thing. Okay, and people from convents or something like that, they have sometimes what happens, they have in their mind that they have a good education. Okay, so they become sometimes lackluster. Okay, they think that because they can speak good English, they know good engineering. No, not at all. Okay, engineering is different. English and language skills is different. Okay, so that has to be seen. Language is important, but very great knowledge of language is not required for engineering. Okay, if you can communicate, that is enough. So what is GATE? I have told you. Now why GATE? First one, post graduation in IISc, IITs, NITs and other. Okay, what happens when you go for these great institutions? You get pre-assigned credentials. What do you mean by pre-assigned credentials? People think you are good until you prove otherwise. Okay, if you say that, if you prove that you are not good, then you are not good. It doesn't matter whether you are from IISc, whether from IITs, or even from Massachusetts Institute of Technology in US. That's the best institute in the world. Okay, so even if you are from there, if you are not good, you are not good. Okay, it is not based on your degree. Degree doesn't say anything. Okay? Did the degree change you, change your knowledge, change your personality? Okay, for better is important. Okay, so that is one thing. Second thing, world-class standards in teaching and research. Why do I say world-class standards in teaching and research? Because almost every faculty in IITs are from the best universities of the world. Okay, you may find professors in IIT, for example, IIT Madras, which I am an alumni of. Okay, you can find people who have professors who have got their PhD from Massachusetts. Okay, who have got from Cornell, from Stanford, the best of the universities. Okay, What happens in private sector, the professors who come, I also taught in private sector, so I know a lot of professors come to engineering teaching because they couldn't get any other jobs. Okay, but in foreign university and also in IITs, they go to industry because they did not get the teaching job. Okay, so getting a professor post in IITs and IISc is not that easy. Okay, you have to really struggle for it. Okay, so that is how it is, and it has its own benefits. People know who try for that know what is the benefit of being a faculty in IITs or the best universities. For example, even why not dream about becoming a professor in Massachusetts itself. Okay, you are trying to change the technology for that matter. Okay, most of the technology which has come from these great universities like Cornell University, or maybe Massachusetts, maybe Stanford, maybe these are the universities where technology is building up. Okay, so why not dream going there? Okay, so that is one side. For that also gate matters. Okay, how gate matters, I will tell you one by one. I will tell you how foreign university is useful. Okay, next, student exchange program with reputed foreign universities. This is especially for the middle class students. Okay, now middle class students, what happens, they may be very great in their engineering, their knowledge, it's very high, but what happens is they don't have money with them, and they have that apprehensions that if I go to foreign university, whether I can live there or whether expenses will be met. Such kind of questions might be there. Any number of assurance given to you by others also, sometimes you have that thing. If that kind of things are there with you, then go to IITs, and there are student exchange programs with the various universities all over the world, while you do MTech or while you do PhD. Go there, spend 6 months or 1 year on government expense. Okay, that is one side. Another side which is very good for you is you will be sponsored to foreign countries for attending conferences. Okay, so you get international exposure. Today, if you don't get international exposure, you're not considered to be knowledgeable. Okay, so you need international exposure somewhere or the other. Okay, because you know what is happening to all over the globe. Okay, so in that way also, getting into IISc or IITs or NITs, it is useful. Another side is very good alumni network. Okay, what happens is in IIT, the best of the alumni, the people who are on the topmost list of the CEOs or managerial positions in Fortune 500 companies are from IITs. Okay, so you get a lot of knowledge from that. Also, in IITs, there are a lot of alumni who get something called alumni card, the sports facilities. Okay, they can utilize the sports facilities in these universities. Okay, sorry, in IIT they can use the sport facilities. Okay, so that is very, very important. I'm sorry, I think some things has come in between my this one. I hope I can I remove this one. There is a green line which has come due to some reason. Okay, can you please remove that? Yeah, anyhow, don't worry. Okay, I'll go further. Okay, so what happens is you get a very good alumni network. Why alumni come to the they come to the university, to the IIT campus, to take help of sports facility, library facilities, and all those things. Okay, during that time, it will be very helpful for you to get the what do you say, get the things. One second. Okay, so what happens here is you get a very good interaction with these alumni. Okay, and because of that, you will get ideas about what to do about career. Today in private engineering colleges, when we are there, we think about what we think about job. If we get job, we are happy, our life is settled. That's what we think. But in IITs, what happens is you build a career. You know which part to go, what happens in the future. That knowledge you should get, and that knowledge comes through alumni of your college or through alumni of any universities you are there. Okay, so you have to interact with a lot of people. Okay, to build your career. Okay, this is one of the advantage of having a good alumni network. Another one is support for startups. Here what you get is you get support from the for the startups. IITs incubate startups in their campus. Okay, like they give you space inside the campus. so that you will be doing good. Okay, and then you have to give a part of the income to the IITs also, which is okay, because you get expert advice in the startups. Okay, and also you get IIT tag, which is very useful. Okay, incubated in IIT. Okay, it has that pre-assigned credentials. What I was saying, that pre-assigned credentials is very important. Okay, so that's how it is. And gate rank up to 10,000. This I am telling for mechanical, civil, such kind of branches. Okay, in mechanical or civil, there are around 1.5 lakh people who write. So use a similar similar extrapolation to see if there are around 50,000 people writing a gate, then might be you can reduce that to 2,500. Okay, so it is 10,000 rank in mechanical, civil type of branches you can get into IITs. This is one of the things. Now, how? Not MTech. I'm not saying MTech only. Okay, there is something called MS. People do not know about that. I will tell you more about that MS degree. Okay, any questions right now? I think Raja had raised his hand. You can ask a question, Raja. Yeah, please. You can unmute and ask the question. Where is Raja? Anyhow, I hope there is no doubt in this place. Jason, are you there here? Jason? Yes, somebody had raised their hand. If there any questions are there, I will answer now. No? Okay, now it is done. That time he raised it and kept it, suppose. He moved it later. Okay, fine. So I'll move further. Okay, yes. So next one is getting the admission in what are the courses which are there. This is something which people do not have much knowledge about it. Now, one of the things I told you is as you go towards courses in IISc, IIT, you can in the sense whatever your earnings, you don't have to have. Okay, that means with zero earning also you can do your masters. Okay, why that happens? Because you get a stipend, and stipend for Master of Tech Masters course is generally 12,400 rupees per month. You get it for Master of Technology as well as Master of Science, MTech and MS. Okay, MTech is for 2 years, 10 to 15 courses and 1 project. Similar to your BTech, it is super BTech, you can say. Okay, Master of Science is a different one. It is a mini PhD. What is it? Master of Science is a mini PhD. Very important. Okay, so here you take 2 to 3 years. It is not a time bound course. Some people may do it within 1.5 years. Some people may take it 3 years, 3.5 years, sometimes 4 years also. And there are generally 6 courses in that and 1 research project you have to do. Okay, now what is the advantage of this course? I will tell you. The advantages are numerous. First one, you can concentrate on your project. You get around 1.5 to 2 years to 2 to 3 years also you will get project. What you can do a industry relevant problems, because you are good in you know what problems you can take. So then what happens, the chances that you get selected into company in the higher places will be very high. Okay, second one is a startup. If you want to do a startups or patents and then sell those patents, okay, then this is the best course you can have. You have great ideas, but you don't have money with you. Okay, because even if you have an idea and if you have money also, you don't know whether to put it or not to put it. Okay, so what happens, Government of India through IITs, what they do is they give this Master of Science course. You have a great idea, then what happens, you don't have to worry about your expenses, because expenses is given by Government of India. What to do an experiment, for example, for that also, even in crores, depending on your proposal, okay, they will give you any amount of money. Okay, so that is the advantage of Master of Science. Okay, and also courses can be taken in IITs, courses can be taken in any departments. So whatever knowledge you can get from Master of Science thing. Okay. And startups, I will tell you, you can go for one recent one. He's a friend of mine. There is one startup called Vayujal. Okay. They are removing water from air and making potable water. Okay. So one Ramesh Soni, a friend of mine, is one of the person who has started this. Okay. Ramesh Soni. Okay. So you can see this Vayujal. If you type it on your Google, you will get that. Okay. So this kind of project, and numerous, if you go to the IIT site, you will find numerous places where you can do it. And I know one place. Sometimes what happens, when you have good patent, you can sell that patent if it is relevant. At the age of around, say now you're 22, when you pass engineering, you're 22, and then you spend 1 year for GATE preparation. Say you're 23, then 4 years you spend on a very nice project because it is sponsored by Government of India. Okay, so after that, think you have a patent, and those patent rights, if it is industry relevant, it can go in crores. Okay, so you can become a crorepati at the age of 27 or 28. Okay, provided your idea is good. If your idea is not good, that's a different case. Another side, even if your idea is not great, I will tell you one more example. I had a friend of mine called Gomati Rajan. Okay, he's from Anna University only, some college, some small college, I don't remember. Okay, he was working on Linux kernel. I don't understand what is that. Okay, I don't understand his project because it's very high level. Okay, I don't understand that. Okay, something on coding. He was an electrical engineer, and he did his MS in computer science department, com science. Okay, he spent 4 years to have a startup, but did not succeed. But later on, he went into Wipro. He got selected into Wipro company with a very high salary. I am not sure about the salary, but anyhow, during the by the various rumors, I know that it is around 20 to 25 lakh per annum. This is the type of salary he got at that time. Now he might be earning multiples of that. This is somewhere in 2010, I am telling you. Okay, in 2010, he was getting this 20 to 25 lakh per annum salary after 4 years of spending in IIT on some very great project. Okay, so this is the advantage of MS. Now, advantage of MS is increased much fold by direct PhD. See, here MS, I will say around 10,000. Any doubt here? Anyone? You can ask the doubt. Fine. Okay. 10,000. You can stop me at any time and you can ask the doubt. Okay, don't worry. If you have 10,000 rank, you can get MS. Chances are there. I am not saying it is there 100%. Sometimes there are people with 3,000 rank also who don't get it because there is interview in that. Okay, after interview, get selected there. Okay, and MTech, it is very competitive. Okay, so sometimes in top IITs, even 1,500 rank people may not get the MTech which they need. Okay, but there are some other things. Sometimes there is chances that even people with 7,000 rank can get MTech in IIT on specific courses. Not all, keep that in mind. Okay, this is, I am keeping this as mechanical into consideration. So you can take similar scaling you can do for other branches. Okay, now direct PhD, if you see direct PhD, the advantage is that after MTech, after BE, you can get into direct PhD without any MTech. Okay, so direct PhD, this the advantage is higher stipend. Okay, you get 31,000 rupees per month as a stipend. Okay, this especially you can go if you have a startup idea or you have an idea which is industry relevant. Okay, this is one side which is very helpful. You dream about what new things can be done. You have to do sufficient research. You have to work hard here. Okay, so 31,000 rupees per month you get stipend for 2 years, and after that 3 years you get 35,000 rupees per month. You get 35,000 rupees per month for rest 3 years. So you get stipend for 5 years time, and that is the advantage of direct PhD. Then there is something called Prime Minister's Research Fellowship. Here, what happens is around all over India, around say 80 to 90 people all over India each year, okay, gets this PMRF across branches. So if you say mechanical, all over India, there might be 3 to 10 people who will get it, not more than that, all over India across all the places. So it is very, very competitive. Here, one of the things you need is 8 CGPA, which is very easy to get for everybody. Okay, and then you need a nice proposal. Okay, so here the advantage is you get around 70,000 rupees per month as a stipend with very heavy what you say, research grants. Okay, per month. This is for 2 years. I suppose I may be wrong in the numbers, but it is on the same account. 70,000 might be 75 like that. Okay, but in the same range, 75,000 per month for 1 year. After 2 years, the third year, then 80,000 per month for last 2 years. This is what is a stipend you get from Government of India for really bright students. So PMRF, Prime Minister Research Fellowship, should be the aim. Okay, because the salary, it is similar to salary, and after that the salary will be higher than that only, obviously. Okay, and this is a golden opportunity for rural students who are really good in engineering, because government always wants people to stay in India. Okay, if people go out of India, it is loss for the government. Any government which comes to the power, they will think that the talent should not go out of India. So the chances that the talent will not go out of India is high if they are from a rural background. So rural keep that in mind. It is the best thing. And the people who have money, who are they generally go towards foreign universities. Okay, so this is the golden opportunities you can have. Another one, MBA. Through GATE, you can get MBA in IITs. In IITs, you can go for MBA. Okay, very important. And while doing MBA, the fees will be high, but still, what happens is you get stipend of 12,400 per month. So your burden is reduced. Okay, part of the fees will be taken care. In case of Master of Technology and Master of Science, you will save money. Let me tell you, because the fees is so less, fees plus your accommodation and everything will be taken care by this. In addition, some savings will be there. It depends on how much you spend. Okay, so there might be some savings. I saved around lakh of rupees during my MTech. Okay, just by this. That time it was around 8,000 only. So you see how less the fees and how less the accommodation this is there. Okay, so it's very, very less. Okay, so that is the advantage of being in IIT. Then there is something called MS in Entrepreneurship. This is there only in IITM, IIT Madras. So what that means, they support you for starting an enterprise. Okay, so this is another side which you can use. In addition, GATE will help you. In addition to all these things, GATE will also help you in, I will rub this off. Just a second. In getting some MBA courses. For example, if you go for your, there are some basically B schools which take people from through GATE score. One is NITI Bombay, NITIE, Mumbai, which takes people based on their GATE score for their post-graduation course in management. Okay, the fees is high, but it will be lessened by the stipend what you get from Government of India. Okay, so that is one side. Another thing you can try out is FPM project, FPM course, that is Fellow Program in Management. Okay, this is given by IIMs, Indian Institute of Managements. Okay, they take people on GATE score. What is the advantage of this? Advantage of this is zero fees, no fees. Okay, but stipend of 35,000 rupees per month. Okay, stipend of 35,000 rupees per month with zero fees. Fees is zero, but accommodation you have to pay. Okay, so 35,000 rupees per month you get the stipend, and that is equivalent to PhD. It is equivalent to direct PhD. Okay, so that is the advantage of Fellow Program in Management. Generally, this is given for the people who have some prior knowledge in industry. So it is better that you go to industry for 1 or 2 years and then get it. But still, if you have some great ideas, you can go for FPM course also. But through GATE also you can go. This has to be kept in mind. Okay, not that initially you will get it, but in a later stage you may get it. So try this out, and afterwards you get into corporate sector. Okay, where the salaries are really, really high. Okay, so any doubts here, students? Any doubt? I'm happy that I'm doing it very well. Okay, then I'll make a move. Okay, I'll go for the next slides. Okay. So this is one course which is very important. Next one, foreign universities. See, I don't say that IIT is the best. It is the best, but some of the foreign universities are there which are much better than IITs. Example is our NUS Singapore is much better than IIT. Okay, in terms of QS ranking, let me tell you, there is something called QS ranking or Times ranking. In that, NUS Singapore is much better than IITs. Okay, so GATE also helps you to get into these foreign universities. Example, NUS Singapore, NTU Singapore, TUM Germany, RWTH Germany. This is them. Apart from this, if you are applying for MS posts, MS positions in American universities after GRE, you have to do GRE, okay, or some other universities. Now, this GATE score, as told earlier, it gives you pre-assigned credentials. It shows that you are good at it. Okay, good in your engineering, so it will always carry a weight. Okay, so you have to try that out. Okay, and this is the advantage of doing this one. And also they have good scholarship schemes also, so you can see those scholarship schemes and you can try these foreign universities also. Okay, next, PSUs, public sector units. That is the reason why the craze for GATE has come up. Okay, but people don't realize that you need very, very high GATE score to get into PSUs. Okay, say for mechanical, for general merit, you need sometimes GATE score less than 500. But this is just as a directive rank. There are people even with 1500 rank have got it, and there are people with only 300 rank also have not got it. Okay, so it's very important that you should be good. Okay, so that is how PSUs is, and initial salary is more than 10 lakh per annum. Okay, and jobs are secure without undue job pressure. This is valid only for the next 10 years. Why? Because government is going towards privatization. Whether it is government which is BJP government in the center or Congress government in center, let me tell you, they are going for privatization. Okay, so from 1991 we are continuously going towards privatization of public sector. Okay, you cannot stop until and unless communist government comes to the center. Okay, which in the present scenario I think it is a very, very far-fetched thing to happen. Okay, so this is the place. Even Russia and China are going for privatization. So I don't think, even if communist government comes also, it is very rare that it can privatization can stop. Okay, so it will not be secure for a long time. It will be secure for around 10 years. So you can use it as a stepping stone. Say you get paid for around 10, 15, 20 lakhs per annum for 1 or 2 years, 3 years, and later on you can jump to private companies, because private companies pay a huge salary later on, not initially. Okay, so that is the advantage of going to public sector, going to private colleges, private companies, because private companies initially the salary is less, but later on the hike is very high, provided you prove yourself. And if you go for public sector units, what happens? You have relevant knowledge, and your salary, which is their benchmark salary, is high. Because if you are going to some private private companies, then you will not go for salary less than this. They are bound to pay you more than that salary. Okay, so that way it is good. Okay, next, JRFs. This is one thing people do not know much. Okay, JRF stands for Junior Research Fellows in CSIR and other research lab. Okay, CSIR stands for Scientific and Industrial Research. JRF stands for Junior Research Fellows or Fellowships. Okay, it is given for 10 to 1 or 2 years, pay of around 31,000 rupees per month. Experience. One of the great advantage of this is you get experience in doing cutting edge research. Okay. Now, also it is helpful in getting PG seats. How? JRFs is not just by CSIR laboratories. CSIR laboratories, I have told, NAL, Aeronautical Development Academy, ADA, CSI, Indian Institute of Petrol. There are a number of things. There are 50 CSIR labs which are there. In addition, ISRO, DRDO, this also gives JRF positions they have. In addition, IITs, IIMs, okay, and all the institute, TIFR is not a CSIR lab, okay, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, okay, there also JRF positions will be open, okay. In addition, even in your university, okay, in your college, if it's ISRO or DRDO or any other government or BARC, Baba Atomic Research Center, IGCAR, anything, if they get a grant, your professor can give a JRF. Okay, so this JRF is useful for the people who ask me that, sir, if I just clear gate, is it useful? Yes, the best use is in this JRF only. Okay, so even if you just clear gate, you can get into JRF position. The mandatory thing is that you have to get a gate rank. So if your professor or a nearby NIT also, or even a Satyabhama University, or you may ask VIT, Vellore Institute of Technology, or any other PSG Coimbatore, any of these universities, if you have what you say, if you have, if they have the grants, then you have the gate rank, then they will get a pay from of 31,000 rupees per month through that particular funding institute. Okay, so that is the advantage. And after that, what happens later on, you have worked in that cutting edge research, so you will get placed into good companies. Okay, because nowadays company is going towards research because they cannot survive without research. Okay, previously in 1980s or 1970s, what used to happen is whatever is there was continued. Okay, the diploma people will have the highest benefits, because what is happening is same to same ditto type of things. Excellence was important. Okay, how well you manufacture was important, but nowadays how well you innovate is important, because models are changing day by day. Even car models, you can see how much changes are happening. After 5 or 10 years, there might be electrical vehicles coming, hydrogen vehicles coming. So what may happen, petrol based or diesel based engines might go out of market. Okay, so that might be a type of in the sense they might be to be kept only in the museums. Okay, probably it may happen. So technology is changing so fast, so research is important. Okay, and if you have this research knowledge or research experience, it will help you out. Okay, that is the advantage of JRFs. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Another one, it also helps you to it also helps you in preparing for other exams like IES. Very important. Okay, here the number of seats are very less, number of vacancies are very less. In the sense, say mechanical, all over India there might be around 100 to 200 vacancies. In civil it is the highest. Let me tell you, for government jobs, I'm not saying PSUs, government jobs like IES, railways, or the public service commissions. Okay, state public service commissions, here the maximum vacancy is for civil engineering. Okay, and civil engineers and mechanical engineers should not feel that they don't get campus selection. You should not compare yourself with CS or ENC students. Okay, even ENC students should not compare them with the CS students, because CS students, there is no vacancy for in IES. In IES there is no position for CS students, but maximum is for civil, then mechanical, then electrical, then electronics and communication. Okay, they put telecommunication also in that. Okay, so after that there is no scope for others. So if mechanical, civil students or electronic students or electrical students do not get campus selection job, it's okay, that's how it is. Okay, what you need to do is you need to concentrate on your basics properly and try to get into government jobs, because the government jobs in these type of exams is huge. So if you have not preparing for a government job from the second year itself, I think you're losing something. Okay, because the best use is for this one only. IES, you get at least say you get at least around 1 lakh rupees per month. Okay, due to because of the position what you're getting. And in addition to that, you get Gadi, you get Bangla, you get Naukar Chakar. I hope you understand the Babugiri. Okay, the you become a government servant. Okay, they say servant, but government servant will have a lot of other servants also. Okay, so actually the value of that is very, very huge. Then railways, huge scope. ISRO, you get a lot of what you say, pride. You go to your village and you say you are a scientist from ISRO. See the pride you have. You are a scientist in DRDO. See the pride you have. They compare you with Abdul Kalam. Okay, so that pride, to get that pride, I think GATE is the best way, because DRDO, I have not put DRDO here. DRDO takes through GATE. Baba Atomic Research Center also takes you through GATE, but they have other ways. Okay, ISRO do not take. Yeah, somebody want to ask question? No. Okay. So what happens? ISRO, DRDO, BARC, and all these companies will take you. And you know, see, the head of ISRO, Sivan, do you think he knows good English? He does not. English doesn't matter at all. Okay, you take the the head of DRDO today. See, he's just like you and me, correct? But his knowledge, his hard work is huge. That is why he has got there. So a person who thinks that, sir, I cannot learn Tamil, I know only Tamil, or I don't understand English well, it's okay, it's fine. English is just another language. You are taken for your subject knowledge, and nowhere you're not stopped. Okay, I know a lot of my Tamil friends or Kannada friends or Telugu friends who have gone and got placed into what do you say, IITs as a professors in number of okay, and the English is not that great even today. Okay, they cannot talk like convent school people. No, they cannot. Okay, but that's okay. You are not select. I know a lot of professors who cannot talk good English. I will tell you one more professor from aerospace department of IIT Madras. His name is Louis Tao. He is a Chinese national. Okay, and his what do you say? His English is not understandable because his pronunciation is like that. But I took one of his course, and the course was so good. It was put in a proper fashion that I could understand everything in that course. Okay, so if he doesn't know the convent speaking very nice accent English, but he delivers what he wants. Whatever he says, we get whatever he says, we get it, and it is one of the best. Okay, so take it from your mind that English is important. Okay, this is one thing I will talk everywhere because people have that in mind. Okay, I will tell you one more idea, one more example. Okay, one more example is this. There was one person, I'll tell you his name. Okay, I think madam might know him personally also. Okay, he cleared his interview from Renault Nissan. Okay, he cleared his written test. Okay, he's from IIT. He was a son of a coolie worker. Dharma Shasta is his name. Okay, and from a Tamil medium school. Okay, and very, very down to earth person with very high knowledge. Okay, so he went into Renault Nissan company. And first, when he went to the interview after clearing the written test, he went there and said, "Sir, my English is not that good," he said. Okay, with the standard, what you say, that what is a sorry, I don't know English kind of. But the person who is there, he said, "I also don't know English." He was a Frenchman. He doesn't know English properly. He can only manage English. So take it from your mind that English is important. It's important, basic, but not much. Okay, nobody worries how good accent you have, whether you have a Tamil accent, whether you have a Malayalam accent, whether you have Kannada accent. Nobody worries about it. Okay, so take it from your mind. Okay, then yeah, State Public Service Commission. If you're from civil engineering, PWD, central PWD as well as state PWDs. This is very huge scope which is there. Okay, and for CS students and IS students, the highest scope is that you can get into core companies. Okay, because most of the placement for CS and IS students is in services sector, Infosys, Wipro, TCS, in service sector. It is not in the core companies like Microsoft, Google, and all those things. Why? These core companies need core knowledge. What are the core knowledge for CS students? It is algorithm design, design of algorithms, They should know how software engineering is done. They should know compiler design is done. Okay, these basics is important. Okay, whether you know the syntax is secondary. Whether you know Oracle, Java, because that can be learned later on. Once you know how the programming is done and you have that problem solving skills, later on you can get anything else. Okay, so they concentrate on that. So if you want to get core companies, then again you can go for IIT. So best place for your students from CS is to get into IITs. Okay, so that has to be kept in mind. Okay, fine. Any questions now? Any questions? Okay, we'll go further. Sorry. Yes, employment in private companies. I've told about it because it helps in clearing written tests. And the person in the second year has to prepare for GATE, because if he prepares for GATE, then he can do well in the campus selection. And once companies comes, see, your placement officers may be good to get the companies to your campus, but to make that company to come again the next time, it is for the students to do it. Because once the placement officer gets the company to the campus once, her job is done. Okay, if that company again does not come, the problem is with the students. Okay, as well as the faculty, because faculty are not motivated enough. Okay, but primary what do you say, primary responsibility rests with the students because they want the jobs. Okay, so if you want the jobs, then prepare for GATE. Very, very important. Okay, why prepare for GATE? Prepare for GATE because you want knowledge. Okay, and because of the knowledge, what happens is companies get placed. Then you can choose, because GATE is valid for 3 years. So you clear GATE in the 3rd year or you clear GATE in the 4th year. You go to a company and after 2 years decide whether to go for MTech or not to go. Okay, so that flexibility you have. Okay, so, and also if you have GATE, you may be sponsored by the company which have selected you. So your job is secure, you're getting money from the company, salary from the company, and you're getting your MTech also. Why not do that? Okay, so GATE opens up a lot of opportunities. Okay, and people, it is very bad to say that people don't realize what is the goodness through GATE. Okay, and government can do it, but government can roll out schemes and all those things, but we have to realize what is the importance of that. Okay, fine. So this is the advantage. Any doubts now? Till now, any doubts? Anyone? Jason, in YouTube, is there any doubts? No, right? Okay, fine. Then I'm doing a very good job, in fact. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Next. This is one thing. Next one. How? What is GATE exam pattern? First I said why. Now I'm saying how. Okay. First, to see how, we have to see what is the GATE exam pattern. It has around 100 marks. Okay, with 15 marks aptitude, 85 marks, and 10 to 15 marks. Inside this one, it is 80. Inside 85, you have 10 to 15. Generally 13 marks generally, but sometimes they mix it with your engineering. So I'm taking 15 marks. Okay, so that's how it is. And this aptitude is very, very easy. Let me tell you, if you're preparing for your campus selection aptitude, then this is very easy, in fact. Okay, so 15 marks is, out of 15 you can easily pocket 10 marks. Okay, because it will go from 15 to 10 because pressure is working there. Okay, other than that, there's no reason why you should not get 15 out of 15. Okay, and maths, in the second year only maths gets completed. So if you prepare well, 10 to 15 marks for maths. Yesterday I was having a webinar on the FAQs on GATE, and during that time also, one student asked in mechanical engineering, if I write in the 3rd year, how much marks out of 100 can I attempt? And it came out around 80 marks. That means around 80 marks of the syllabus in GATE will be completed by the 5th semester. Okay, around 73% marks you can attempt when you are in the 4th semester. Okay, so that is the advantage of GATE. GATE concentrates on the basics. Basics is generally complex. Okay, so the people who are preparing for GATE don't have to worry, sir, my engineering is not over, what to do. No, second year is over, is enough. for you to start preparing, or even in the when you go to the second year, you can start preparing. That is the right time to start preparing for GATE. See the patterns, what is coming, what is not coming, and who stopped you from learning a subject which is not taught in your by your professors. Nobody stops you, is it not? Because if you learn that learn the subjects in advance, when your professor is taking the classes, you can ask questions, is it not? Your knowledge will be still increased, correct? So that is the advantage of preparing for GATE. Okay, has MCQ, MSQ, and NAT. MCQ stands for multiple choice questions. There will be 4 questions. Out of that, 1 will be right, and if you take the wrong answer, then you will get negative marks. Negative marks is 1/3 of the marks allotted. Okay, MSQs and NAT doesn't have negative marks. What is MSQ? MSQ stands for multiple choice questions. Okay, or multiple selection question. I'm sorry. Multiple selection question means there will be more than one answers which is right. You have to tick all the right answers to get the full marks. If you take a wrong answer as right, then mark is 0. If you miss to take one right answer, then also mark is 0. Okay, so that is important. Next, NAT. NAT stands for numerical answer type. Be a dash. There will be a question and there will be a dash. It's fill in the blanks. A number has to be filled. Okay, so these are the ways in which it is there. And qualifying marks, cutoff marks. At what marks will I clear GATE? Around 25 to 48. Okay, for most of the what you say, like civil, it was 32 last time. Okay, for mechanical it was 35. Okay, electrical it was around 28. I saw. I'm not sure, it is in that range only. Okay, so that way the things happens. Okay, so it's easy, it's not that tough. Okay, so we will see whether it's easy or tough in the next one. Just a second. Any doubts here till now? Good. Students are very good, and the professor is also very good who is teaching it. So what happens is there is no doubts at all. Good. Okay, and I'm okay with it, because what happens, you know, when you're getting information, might be that processing will take some more time to ask doubts. Okay, fine. GATE, tough or easy? It is tough because only 15% clear GATE, 85% fail. Okay, at least 40% questions are simple and direct questions. That's why it is easy. So whether it's tough or easy is important. Okay, see, 40% of the questions are easy, correct, but those are spread around all the subjects. So if a person prepares all the subjects in GATE, then he finds it easier to clear. That's why I said jack of all subjects. Okay, not games. Okay, so an aspirant who is a jack of all subjects finds it easy to clear GATE. Okay, and the students who counts the number of marks, saying that, sir, I'm good in thermal engineering, I like thermodynamics, but I don't like strength of materials, I don't like manufacturing, I don't like mathematics. These kind of choosy people, you know, they are not liked at all. Okay, so the people who says, okay, it's after all a knowledge, whether it's manufacturing, whether it is thermal, or for example other branches, and sir, geotechnical is very good. Okay, and for civil engineering they say, sir, geotechnical is very interesting, but when it comes to structures, it is you get headache. Okay, such kind of people, no, sorry. Okay, mathematics, I don't know, sir. Okay, this kind of things, no. People should have knowledge from all the sides. Okay, that well-rounded personality is always respected. The people who are choosy and who has likes and dislikes, such kind of people are not respected a lot everywhere. Okay, so don't be choosy, get knowledge from everywhere. Your engineering subject is designed so that you could take challenges from everywhere. Okay, so everything is required, whether it is a small subject or a big subject, there's nothing like that. Okay, and GATE also sometimes changes the percentage which comes. You will say there were some subjects which was not at all asked from that topic. In one of the GATE exam, there are around 5 marks question asked from that particular topic only. So they mix it up. Okay, so they want you to be good in everything. So that's why I said an aspirant who is jack of all subjects finds it easy, but choosy people, no. The what do you say, your when you choosy about, then the life will be choosy about you, whether to give you success or not to give success. Okay, but if you do everything, then life will easily give you success, let me tell you. Okay, another one, GATE is not a tough exam but a big exam. Why big exam? Because a number of things to study. Okay, it is not tough. Okay, there's no tough questions at all. You study one subject and you answer it. Tough question might be there around 5 marks all over the whole, what you say, whole gate, 100 marks. There might be 5 questions which are tough. 95 are almost answerable by any student who learns that particular topic and writes it. For example, I will give you a gate question which has come in gate. You see it, you may feel it is, I'll not be able to answer. Okay. But I'll do one thing. I'll give you the basic textbooks is required. Okay. And I'll say study 1 hour and answer that question. You'll be easily able to do it. Okay. So that's how GATE is. Okay. So it's a big exam, not a tough exam. Okay. Next, how to crack GATE? Any question till here? Okay. Then. How to crack GATE? First concept is learn concepts from a good teacher. Don't go first only and say some material I got, sir, from blah blah. Let's go to that and I will be able to clear GATE. No, you will not be able to clear GATE. Frankly, you will not be able to clear GATE if just with some coaching institute material. You need a teacher, whether it is your own teacher or whether it is a teacher from a coaching class. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, you need a good teacher to clear concepts. Without concepts, you cannot clear GATE. Simple and strict. Study from standard textbooks. You might have a coaching institute material that is required, not that is not required. Okay, but it is after the standard textbooks. So standard textbooks is very important for you. Okay, so learn concepts from a good teacher, study from standard textbooks. Okay, next, make your own notes. See, good things comes by practice. No, nothing comes for free, first of all, and it comes by practice. You have to put your efforts. Give your money is of no use. Okay, there is one saying in study, when you have to study something, okay, you have to be really good. There is no chance of nepotism here. In Bollywood nowadays, nepotism is going on rounds. Okay, in engineering, there is no nepotism. Your father might be a great engineer. Okay, your mother might be a great engineer. Doesn't make you are a great engineer. You have to go through the grind what your parents have gone through. Only then you are a good engineer. If you have not gone through the grind, you are not a good engineer. So it cannot come as a property from your parents. Okay, no. Okay, next, make your own notes, make your own formula sheets. Very important. Okay, after notes, formula sheets in this order: concepts, studying from the standard textbooks, then notes, then formula sheets. Not an easy method. Okay, but if you want the success, you are an engineer, you are the best of the brain. Okay? Because only around 1% of students in India becomes engineer. So you are cream de la cream. Okay, so you have to be putting efforts also. Okay, after this much is over on a topic, you take study the concept, study from the standard textbook. Say, for example, I'm taking fluid mechanics. Okay, you study fluid mechanics. Say 2 chapters, 3 chapters, fine. Get the concept from a good teacher. 1 chapter you have got the concept. Study from the standard textbook. Then only make notes. Then only make formula sheets. Don't think that I have to complete whole fluid mechanics, then I will go for this. No, step by step in small chunks, because whenever small increments is always good increments. Okay, so that's how it is. Then practice all previous. This happens after you complete 1 chapter. You practice what is the things we have got. Then give mock test. Mock test is after you complete the whole syllabus of fluid mechanics. 1 chapter you complete, then give a mock test. Okay, and afterwards also you have to give GATE mock test after completing each chapter, or when you start your preparation. Okay, first when you start your preparation, give a mock test. See how much you can score. I know most of the students, what happens, they score around 2 marks out of 100, 5 marks out of 100, 10 marks out of 100. Do not worry about the number of marks a person is getting. Okay, because you are not prepared and you're getting 2 marks. Don't get dejected. Okay, study 1 subject, and after you finish 1 subject, write again GATE. I will tell you that 2 marks would have gone to 10 marks. Okay, after that, study another subject. Okay, in this fashion, and then give again the mock test. I will tell you that would have increased, the number would have increased. Okay, so this is how you have to do from the second year start. Okay, then in the final year or the third year or the final year, you will be able to get very great rank in GATE. Okay, and this grind you have to do. Okay, there is no shortcuts, and the people who go from the shortcuts say some institutes say that we will give you shortcuts. I will tell you, professors are very good, and the people who get shortcuts may clear gate, okay, but may not get real knowledge. Okay, in the long run, it will be very bad. Okay, so get the core strength of yours, develop your strength. Okay, very important. Okay, so some more FAQs if I have missed. Okay, just to put it. Okay, will it be useful to just clear gate? I've told you JRF is the way. What material should we follow? I have told you. Teacher, textbooks, then your own notes, and then, but at this stage, I will tell you, at this stage, after you make your formula sheets and all those things, then go for coaching institute, this one, because if you have missed something here, okay, that things can be helped from a coaching institute material. Okay, so after this stage, stage 4, only then take the coaching institute material, open the coaching institute material and see. Okay, not before that. Otherwise, what happens? It is their notes. That's it. It is not your notes. Okay, so you won't get a feel of it. Okay, so these are all important things. Is GATE only for toppers? No. The number of students who have got very low marks in engineering have got even single digit rank in GATE. Okay, I forgot the name. I saw a YouTube video. I don't remember the name of the person. Okay, in that YouTube video, he says in Hindi, okay, that he asked the students that a student gets up and asks, sir, if I have a backlogs, I have 5 backlogs, sir, can I clear GATE? He said, you have just 5, I had 14. My GATE rank is 8, single digit 0, 8. Okay, so the person with the backlogs also can get that much rank. Okay, provided he is hardworking, that's it. Simple rule, work hard, you will get it. When you start preparation is not important. Okay, after that, how much you work hard, then you will get it, simple and straight. Okay, if you want to go up the hill, you should not sit below the hill and worry about whether I can get up to the hill. Start walking. When you start walking, it will be sometime you will have tiredness and all those things, but you will get up the hill, is it not? So make a resolve that I will get up the hill. Okay, you can get up the hill. There's no problem at all. Okay, but the efforts has to be put. You cannot say he has got it and whether I can get it or not. Although self-doubt, is of no help also. And also there's nothing to lose for you. What is there to lose? You are studying your own engineering. If you don't get GATE, fine, you will get campus selection. You don't get campus selection, later on you are struggling later on also. But fine, your knowledge what is there is never useless. Wherever you go, it will be useful. Okay, so that environment our students have to create for themselves, where you go for studying things, where you discuss those concepts instead of discussing who is there in Bollywood or Tollywood or Tamil films. Yeah, films you can see for entertainment. I'm not saying you should not see films. Okay, but don't make it your life. Okay, nowadays youngsters are doing that. Okay, don't make it your life. Okay, your life is something different. Okay, what should happen is that it should be like a what do you say, a pickle. When you have your more sadam, okay, a bit of pickle is good. Okay, but you cannot have full pickle and more sadam at the side, is it not? So similar way these entertainments are. You have to build your knowledge base, and that discussion has to happen in every corridors or in your classes. Such kind of discussion has to happen, and that time the amount of happiness you get is really huge, let me tell you. Okay, yeah, that's how it is. Okay, can we get admission to college? Okay, will GATE preparation help me in campus selection? I have answered that question. How many months of preparation is needed? 2 years, not 1 year. 2 years is needed, let me tell you, if you want to get high ranks. If you just want to clear 1 year is enough. Okay, but if you want to say you want to get into PSUs or you want to get into IITs, 2 years you have to take. Okay, generally the people with the zero knowledge, 2 years is needed. Okay, thank you very much. You can contact me anytime, let me tell you, and I have a Facebook page also. I can share it with you to your professors. You can share it. It's called Apex Mangalore. Okay, a Facebook page called Apex Mangalore. You can go there and you can see it. You can like it so that you can get some more things like this. Okay, so thank you very much. I rest. Done. Yeah. Chalo. Any doubts?
Students, if you have any question, you can directly ask him.
Yeah, Shankar Isai Selvam.
Sir,
Yeah, please
greetings,
ask the
sir.
question, Shankar.
Sir, greetings. I'm
Yeah.
from CC department, sir. I have one question. Sir, is there any
Ask it.
certain cutoff need to get a stipend from government, or a pass mark cutoff is enough to get a stipend?
Pass mark cutoff is enough, Shankar. You get a MTech seat is difficult. Okay, you get MTech seat even in your college. Okay, and you have cleared gate. Government of India will give you stipend. You get into Vellore Institute of Technology for MTech seat. Okay, and government will give you stipend. Okay, don't have to worry about that. You get your post graduation seat.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Any other question?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Yes, go
Vijay
ahead.
Rashmi.
Sir, is pass mark is enough for to get into IIT?
No, I'm sorry. No, it is difficult. Okay, you need
Thank you,
much
sir.
higher ranks. NITs sometimes you get it. Yes, NITs you can get it. Even Vellore Institute of Technology or Anna University, that Madras Institute of Technology or PSG, there you can get with pass marks. Okay, and one of the advantages, because you have got pass mark, you get stipend. So your this is reduced. Your number of fees is reduced a lot. Okay, I think VIT takes around 2 lakh per year as fees. Okay, so it will be reduced. 12,400 per month you are getting stipend, but fees is reduced. So that is the advantage. Any other doubts?
Sir, I have another one doubt, sir.
Please ask, Shankar.
Sir, if I pass in my first attempt, can I have another one chance to get increase my mark in next year?
Yes, Shankar, people do that a lot. Okay, in fact, I have a faculty in my institute who gives around every year he gives GATE. Okay, so every time he gets more than around 60 marks and he tries to improve more. From IIT Madras, he had got around 75 marks out of 100 during his MTech. Okay, and nowadays he's writing, and I'll tell you there is something called age factor. Okay, after you get old, you cannot get that excellence. Just like in cricket, if a person like Sachin Tendulkar was very good during his age, but now he cannot play, is it not? Because his body strength has reduced. Okay, Dhoni is not playing well now, is it not? Okay, because his age factor is there. Same age factor is there here also in your mental capabilities also. Now I have got 388 rank during my time. Okay, now if I write GATE, I don't know I don't know I can get that much rank. Okay, because that's how it is. You are great, you are the best when you are at around in your 20s. Okay, so put your full efforts. Okay, later on you get rigid in your mindset. Okay, that's why most of the people say JRFs and all those things, they take young people for JRFs. They prefer young people. Why? They're not rigid. Okay, people like me who is almost going towards 40 now. Okay, so I am a rigid person now. Okay, my mindset is set. Okay, so that is why you cannot go for this. So try to get into JRFs, the initial positions only, get the best ranks at the initial time only. Okay, so that will be very helpful. Okay, so yeah, any other questions?
Any other questions? Yes, Gantimati. Go
So
ahead.
what is the difference between doing PG degrees in IITs and NITs?
I did not get, again ask me.
What is
Ask
the
me,
main
Gandhimati,
difference
again.
between what is the main difference between doing PG degrees in IITs and NITs?
In terms of pre-assigned credentials. Okay, because what is, when you go to a institute, what you get is you get a culture which is different. Okay, you get networks. To any institute, what are the better things what you get from an institute, what you expect from an institute? One is good culture, the professors are good, you see great people around, you get inspired. So that inspiration, that is what you get, first thing. Second thing is network. You get a lot of people, your friends are there in IITs who later on go into high places. Okay, so that network is very important. Third one is knowledge. Okay, and if you don't have inspiration, you don't get knowledge. And the people who have actually worked hard, when you see them, when you hear from them, you get inspired and you get high knowledge. Okay, and there are professors who simplify complicated things. Okay, now being in private college, I also learned in private college. I know when I go to IITs, the simplifications what they do is very huge, and what we think is very, very difficult becomes really easy. Okay, so I will put a factor of 10 between NIT and IIT. Say NIT Trichy and IIT Madras. What is the factor? If NIT Trichy is 1, IIT Madras is 10. That is a factor I will put for student experience. And also in placements, another one is placements. Placements also, it's very huge in IITs. Okay, so everywhere, if you get a IIT seat, please go and take it. Don't say NIT, my NIT is nearby, sir, I can walk to my college. Okay, IIT, I have to go there and stay in the hostel. These are all very silly things. Don't do that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Shall I take that you are clear with your doubts and everything? Yes? Okay, in that case, thank you so much, Mr. Anand.
Thank you, madam. Madam, wait a minute.
It has
There is
been-
some more questions here which is given. Okay, privately they have asked me questions. Okay.
Yeah. Correct.
Sir, if we, one Palvin Mutesh have asked me, sir, if we score low marks in the second attempt, then the first attempt, which mark will be finally considered? Whichever is the highest. If I say this time I scored 45 marks out of 100. Okay. Tomorrow I wrote again next year and I got 36. Which is considered? Whatever you present. If it is valid, it is enough. It's valid for 3 years. You present the 45 marks, done. So don't have to worry. Okay. Third year you score high marks, fourth year you score less marks. Show the third year score and get admission. Okay. Another question from Vijay Ganesh. Okay. The question is like this, sir, how much marks should I get to place in ISRO? ISRO does not take you through GATE, simple and straight. They have their own exams. Okay. But preparation for GATE helps you for ISRO. And what is the marks? Generally out of 200 they give the test. Okay, out of 200 and 120 to 140 marks you have to score. Okay, to get a score, which is not that easy. Okay, only 10 to 15% people, or even not 10 to 15, around 4 to 5% people get that marks. Okay, that's how it is. Okay. Okay, don't think PSU is easy. No, never. Okay, you have to get to the top. Okay, I getting into IITs and getting into PSU is similar. Okay, yes. Sir, how many attempts can we write this? Infinite times. If you can live beyond 100 years, you can write more than whatever numbers you want. Okay, even 100 years, you can 100 times you can write GATE. Okay, so no problem. No, I can write GATE now. Your madam can write GATE today. Okay, so no problem at all in writing GATE. There's no. Is GATE useful in railways? Yes, that's what I put on my Palvin Mutesh has asked me. Yes, because what happens, your basics you're studying, and wherever you go with that basics, it is useful, is it not? Whichever basics you go, You study that basics, and same type of questions are there. In fact, in my coaching institute, when I teach, I take questions from what you say, our railways, RRB exams. I take from SSC exam. I take from IAS exams, because questions are questions. You understand the concept, any type of question you are being given, you should be able to answer that. Okay, so that's correct. Okay, sir, will you give you any tips for preparation of GATE? Yes, I have given you already. Okay, in the this question. Okay, and there's no easy ones. Don't think that sir will give you some easy things. No easy things. Even the person who is setting the question paper for GATE cannot give you that. Okay, why? Because it's all pooled, let me tell you. Okay, even the person who is signing your GATE exam, what you say, GATE scorecard will not know what questions is coming tomorrow. Okay, so there is chances of corruption is very less, and also the IIT professors are very good in ethics, let me tell you. Okay, so please do not feel that you can get some tips somewhere here. No, all is basics. Go to the Raja Marga. Okay, there is one Raja here. So Raja Marga, the one which is giving you the best one without any problems. Don't fall into any pits. And even to go for ISRO or DRDO or such kind of institutes, don't think that somebody will say, give me 10 lakhs, I will get you a job in ISRO. These are all dupers. Don't get caught with these kind of dupe people. Okay, please come out of that. Okay, it's of no use. Okay, yes, put your full hard work and you can get it. I have a lot of my friends who have got into these great companies without spending a single pie. Okay, and the people who have spent a lot of, they have lost their money like anything. Okay, do not do that. Can we crack in 2 months? It depends on how much efforts you have put previously. Okay, if you learned, Shiny Christina has asked me that question. So if you have good knowledge, you have studied your engineering based on knowledge rather than just marks. I have known people who have cleared GATE without any preparation at all. Why? Because they have that knowledge. What is asked in GATE exam? The thing what is asked in GATE exam is your subject knowledge. You have the subject knowledge, you clear. That's it, simple and straight. Okay. So, sir, what would be the minimum marks for PSU jobs? In mechanical, it would be around 75 marks out of 100. 70 to 75 marks out of 100. Nurul Abita, I am telling you that. Okay, you should get at least 70 to 75 marks out of 100. Okay, to get into PSUs. Okay, Prem Arvind is asking me a question. Can you attend GATE exam? Huh? Are you attend? Okay, did I attend GATE exam? Yes, I did. Okay, I did it in 2008. Okay, and I cleared GATE in my 4th attempt. Let me tell you, 4th attempt. Why? Because I was not concentrating. Okay, first in 2004, just because others are writing, I wrote it. Okay, with very less preparation, I went there. Obviously, you will flunk. Then I thought GATE is not for me. Okay, I should write CAT. Okay, in 2005, I prepared for CAT, and I did not get high ranks. Okay, I got around 93 percentile or something like that, which was not good enough to get into IIMs, and I wanted to get into the best colleges, which I couldn't have got. Okay, then after that, after this 2006 GATE, I wrote again. Okay, 2006 I went for XC. There is not ME paper, not mechanical engineering paper. I went for engineering sciences paper. I took 2 or 3 subjects like strength of materials. Then you have your fluid mechanics and mathematics. These 3 subjects I went, and I wrote GATE. I flunked there also. I did not clear. Then I thought it is not done. I was teaching in a university at that time. I was teaching in a college, private college, and because job was important for me. Okay, so I resigned the job. Okay, and I thought I will prepare for 6 months, but the people there said me that the number of teachers are less, so you can complete your syllabus and then go. Your job will be safe here. So I took 3 months gap. October 15th, I went to one of the coaching institute in Hyderabad. His name is Vani Institute. I went there, and going there, I spent 3 months. In a day, they used to take 10 to 12 hours of class. Okay, and they completed the syllabus, but I couldn't attend all the classes because 12 hours is really, really taxing. Okay, but I had seen students who are attending 12 hours, but I was not the ones who could do that. Okay, So what happened after that is I flunked again, third time flunked. Okay, but this time what I had got is I had got good concepts. The teachers in any of the coaching institutes around are really good, let me tell you. Why good? For concepts. Okay, don't think because you are good at concepts you will teachers are good at concept that you will clear gate. No, you have to what do you say, digest those concepts. It takes time. So after getting that knowledge, I did not clear gate because I did not have time to digest the concept. That practice was not there. And afterwards I practiced myself very well and I got 388 all India rank. And I got a MTech seat in IIT Madras. Okay, through merit only. Okay, so this is how the because there's nothing other than merit. Let me tell you, in IITs there's nothing other than merit. Okay, so you cannot say donation seat. No, there's nothing called donation seat there. Okay, so that is how it is. That is my story. Nurul Abita has asked, what about triple E? Same thing, Abita. The basics you have to concentrate. Okay, whether networks, whether say I'm not sure, I'm not from electrical background, so I don't know much, but the basics, whatever you are taught till the second year, that you have to concentrate. Okay, and most of the marks comes from the basics only. Okay, then Shankara Isai Selvam, sir, is there strategy to get to know how many marks and numerical questions will ask? Yes, there's not a strategy, it is there obviously. Okay, every year there are around 30 questions which are 1 mark questions, and rest questions like 35 questions are 2 marks questions. Okay, it is a standard. Okay, so it doesn't change at all. So 31 marks, 35 2 marks, that's it. Okay, so and NAT, how many NAT? Not very sure, sir. Almost it's not very sure how much NAT will come. Okay, so it depends. Okay, next. Sir, how much marks will be needed to enter abroad university with the stipend? See, if you clear your gate, you will get a stipend. That's it. Okay, and it varies every time. It varies. Okay, so I cannot say something like this number. I cannot say. It depends on number of people who have applied to that universities and how many are from GRE and how much do they decide during that time. So a lot of factors are there. So one answer, nobody can say that answer. Okay. Sir, Vijay Ganesh has asked, sir, if I cleared gate, then can I write again? Yes, obviously you can write any number of times. I've answered you already. Okay, any number of times you write, there's no problem at all. 1 time, 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, any number of times you can write it. Yes. Okay, even if you clear, say I got 388 rank in 2008. I'm not happy with 388. I wanted to get into IASC. But I would have written again in, I could have written again in 2009 and got into IASC. Possible. Okay. Did we can prepare for GATE without any teacher? Difficult. Shiny Christina, difficult. Without a teacher, it is difficult. Okay. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is difficult. Okay, because concepts, these are tough concepts in engineering. Engineering concepts are not that easy. Okay, so either your teacher, your university teacher, go for concepts, or maybe some group study. Okay, why I say without teacher you cannot clear, because most of the students who clear GATE are from coaching institutes only, top rankers. You don't have people, very much people who have done without coaching. That gives you the importance of a teacher. Okay, so teacher is very important. Okay, it can be from anywhere. Okay, sir, as negative marks is included in GATE exam, then is it good to skip questions which we are not very much, which we are not confident, or try maximum in that question? No, leave. If you're not confident about the answer, leave that answer. Okay, that is the best strategy. Negative marks can ruin you like anything. Okay, so that's how it is. So Praveen, I think I have answered your question. Then some more. Okay, done. Okay, so I have answered all the questions. Okay, any other questions are there, you can put to me. Thank you very much. Okay, yes. If I have not answered your questions properly, you can switch on your microphone and ask it again. Yeah, take the best benefit out of me. Okay. Shiny Christina, thank you. She's saying thank you, sir, for your guidance. Thank you very much, Shiny. Thank you, Premanand. Prem Arvind. Palvin Mutesh, thank you.
All right. If there is no questions anymore, we'll move on with the closing note. Thank you so much, Anand.
Yes, everybody is saying thank you only.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Madam.
I have met Anand in IIT Madras when he was an young chap doing his M.Tech in applied mechanics, and he has always been a positive person. Anand, it was really inspiring, and I could only wish that someone gave me this much awareness 20 years back. I was not aware of GATE at all when I was even completing my bachelor's in mechanical engineering. And I'm happy that my students and many students who are watching it on YouTube are getting benefited and inspired. You have been inspiring throughout this session. But having said that, you have not pampered the students like giving all rosy, false hopes like it is very easy to clear and nothing. You have hit it right on the bullseye, and you have been like very honest, fair, and square. And you have insisted on what is the amount of effort and hard work they need to do if they want to crack it. Thank you so much, Anand. Please keep in touch. We'll have future sessions as well. Thank you so much. On behalf of all the students, I'm thanking you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everyone, students have been very nice today. Okay.
Yeah.
Very.
They've always been. Yeah.
Yes. But I have seen them for the first time. Okay. And I'm really want to congratulate the students for the interest they have shown. Okay. And the questions were really, really good. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. S. Joe Pedrick, heading the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Francis Xavier Engineering College. My sincere thanks to Mr. Anand for their wonderful session. You have organized your talk very well and guided us completely without any fallback. I honestly believe that you have inspired our GATE aspirant throughout this session. My sincere gratitude to you again, and I also request you to continue inspiring and support us in the future as well. Because the student from this part of the world is not adequate aware of GATE and fact about GATE exam. Few faculty members from our group of institutions and other institutions are also participating in this webinar. So takeaway from this webinar will be shared to aspirant across the institution and GATE. I would like to thank all the participants from your wonderful participation and excellent cooperation. I thank you all. On behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, the faculty and students, I extend my gratitude to the organizing team, training and skill development team, the college management, and everyone associated with us. Thank you all and meet you all in other interesting session. Stay safe.